Have you ever wondered how undercover investigators gather their evidence? Well, even everyday people use hidden cameras to keep a watchful eye on their babysitters, their teens, and even their spouses. Joining us to give us the inside look at all the undercover spy gear is private investigator Vic Pichette. Thanks for being here this morning.
My pleasure to be here. Thank you.
First of all, tell me about, I'm looking at you right now,
yes.
And it would seem as though you probably don't have a camera on you, but in fact you do.
Sure, I do. I have a camera in my watch, which I can watch you from, and I also have a pen camera right here. If I stick it in my pocket, I can videotape you using the pen camera, so there's all different types.
There is, and it's been amazing to look at some of your stuff. I mean, certainly we have this this little teddy bear here that this could be used as a nanny cam, right?
It could be used as, that's a kind of a typical nanny cam that you might want to put in a baby's room, but there's all sorts of different types of cameras today that we have, and I can kind of give you an idea.
Yeah, I was looking at this one before, and I know that Ben Haig was actually wearing this, and I know that you guys were actually talking a little bit, and he was able to record a little bit of video, and we're going to look at it right here. Actually, this was the video you recorded talking to him.
We were just talking with it on.
Which is incredible to me, and it came all from this little tiny pinhole in which there is a camera in here.
A very small camera. The technology today is so advanced.
There's the dot, but you wouldn't even be able to, I mean, you could barely see it.
There you go, and here's the thing. There's no wires, there's no cables. There's a built-in digital video recorder that records the information right on the tie. In the old days, we had to wear something
as
like
big as
that.
Well, tell me what else you have that can be hidden. I see this little button cam.
Well, that's a button camera, and you just take it out, you put it inside your button. Now, this is kind of an older model. It has a wire on it.
Still, I mean, it's very small. The idea that this
amazing.
is an older model is incredible.
It is. That's an old style model.
And tell me a little bit about, you also have a hat cam.
Well, this is a hat camera, and this is the new technology of a hat camera. The DVR, the digital video recorder, is built in. There's no wires. There's no cables, and you just, when you're finished, you just plug it into your laptop, and it offloads the video right into your laptop.
Speaking of laptop, this is actually, there is spyware available, so if you want to know, where maybe your spouse is going online, where your teenager is going online, it can actually capture keystrokes.
There's all different types of software for that, but it's called spy software, and you load it onto your laptop, and what it basically does is duplicate everything that someone else has done covertly.
But what's interesting to me is you say this isn't stuff that should be necessarily used by an amateur. You should really go to a professional, someone like yourself, to guide you through it. Why is that?
I think so, because it's a little technologically advanced. You got to know how to use the stuff a little bit. Now, there's certain things like the computer spy software. Anybody can get that. You load it on your computer. You hit stealth, so it records it covertly onto the computer, and you can't find it. And then you can use that. But if you're going to use some kind of covert camera on your house, let's say you had an elderly parent in the house and you were worried about who was taking care of that. Get a professional in there. Let them, put together some kind of video camera system. I mean, this is another style. This is just a little camera system. It's not really covert, but you can put it in your house. It's got a DVR motion sensor, couple $100, and anybody who walks into a room, it'll record video and audio, and right onto a little smart card, and you just download it for later on. Cheap, very inexpensive.
And of course, you're more familiar with the legalities, but the real issue of this is information is power.
It sure is, yeah.
Well, Vic, thanks so much for coming in this morning. We really appreciate it. And if you'd like more information, all you have to do is head over to foxprovidence.com.